me see how it is.
Pain, pain, go away.
Oh, wrong way. Oh, this is. That didn't do nothing. The dog's inside of it, or my feet. What are you doing in there? Just look at my feet. She's a fun girl. A little bit more. Yeah. Now, there. Yep. She's inside of it now. Oh my gosh. Mm. She's goofy. But she's not. See? See? How many people said my dog was stupid? She's not on top of the foot warmer. She's inside it. She's a very smart dog. I got my newer markers out because I'm finding it harder to do. I almost said alien. Halloween like colors with these a lot of greens, blues, browns, reds, pink, and yellows. That's it. So she's funny. She's hilarious. She's inside it. See, she's not so stupid. Now is she? Nope. So I'm gonna just. And I'm just saying. So I'm just gonna use my new markers today. What baby? Hmm. Oh, I didn't. Black Widow. I can fix that though, make it look better. Not all Black Widows have black or what red. It's sometimes yellow and white. Oh my God. You're gonna color him black anymore. Actually, blue gray number 9. Blue gray number 9. Hmm. Remember one book. Oh, what was it? I think that finished pages that I used to do videos on that. A lot of people do it, but yeah. One picture wasn't done. I thought I finished it. It says, "Well, let's finish it now." Thought it was a picture of a book I finished, but no. But this will be my second book finished. Oh, she's not here. Oh, yes, she is. Sorry, baby. She's not inside of it. She's too hot, probably. It's just right for my feet, but too. You can go on top. You want to go on top? You want to go on the blanket? Hi, babies. You are so cute. I don't know how you got so cute. I just don't understand it. How does something so cute? French? Yeah, we'll do that one. I remember one time in art class, she didn't tell us that it was mandatory, so we all got a 0. We had to bring in a pumpkin that we carved out and painted and make it look like something else or something like that. I'm like, if my mom has extra money for a pumpkin, if she doesn't have an extra money, I'm like, are you going to supply the pumpkins? She goes, no, you have to buy it. I'm like, well, if my mother has extra money, then we'll get one. We have to consider bills, rent, and then she has to put food on the table. And if she has extra money, she'll get one. If not, oh well. And I said this one girl says, well, it's not that much money. It's for you because you are not living paycheck to paycheck. There's a couple times I went to bed with no supper because there was not enough. And we had to save it for another day. And I says, I can't remember the last time I actually had a sugary snack. I'm telling you. I told him. We had a few months that was really hard. And then no one did it. And she gives all 0. I'm like, well, you're the one that did not tell us it was mandatory. Well, you wouldn't do it. It's just, oh my gosh. It's like yellowish inside. It dropped the marker. Ivy, where is it? Oh, maybe I can get it with this if I be very careful and slow. Oh. Come on. I got it. I got it. Yes. There you go. Good girl. You wanna? She's laying on top where it's better. Now the candles. Remember what I did on another one? That the candles is one color and the wax is a different color. That is a candle. I was thinking that that's a cake. Video Master app like my tweet X, I guess you could say. Can't call it tweet. Tweet. What do you call your tweets when it's called X? Use green gray. And some play. Oh, what are they gonna do for Christmas? J House Vlogs. They're traveling and they're not buying nothing on the world travel, so they're not getting no gifts. Man, I would actually do a travel thing like that, like the day after Christmas, and get home by Christmas, or heck, even the day after Christmas and do Christmas a day late. That's when I would probably start it. But I just realized that. What are they gonna do for Christmas? My friend's cousin was taken on a vacation abroad, which what he thought. His birth father lived out there. And I think his mother said that he was going to go visit his father for a while. And his stepfather's back home boxing all his stuff. And by the time, no, he was misbehaving and his stepfather boxed all his stuff, belongings up. And he said, you lost all your stuff. You're going to have to earn it back. But he really shipped it out to his birth father, and the father called back, I got the stuff, all this other stuff. When is he coming? He told him, but he didn't know he was never going back home. And my friend's cousin called him when I was there, and I went, you poor thing. The mother says, he's fine. I went, thinking he's gonna go back home with his mother and sister. He gets ditched somewhere in a foreign country, and he has to learn a whole new language and customs and everything. I thought that was kind of cruel. You abandoned your son. You can get in so much trouble for this. And she did. I'm glad I spoke up. She loves his foot warmer. When she was a baby, well, a little while after I got her, she had her heating pad out there, and she would lay there. But she wants to be with me, so I put this on. I went out there, picked her up, put it on it when it was nice and warm. She lay down and fell asleep. I'm like, there you go. Candles all like 2 colors. For instance, was a brilliant blue. I never understood until I was older why people couldn't read something, but they'll hold it far away. I'm like, shouldn't you bring it closer to your eyes? I didn't understand, but now I understand. I'm like, they can't see stuff good close up, but they can see stuff far away. Good. I'm the opposite. see, I used blue trend top and orange for the melted wax. See? This is azalea purple. Oh, it was funny with Ollie when they said they're expecting the newest baby boy. Well, boy. Let's just leave it at that. Um, he goes, another one. I, well, I already got Finn. And the mother's reassured him, says, yeah, but when you're so much, there's a lot of years between you guys, they'll just be your baby brother and sister. That's it. Baby brothers or sisters or whatever she said. I assured him. All right, this one. Gween. I say Gween. Tweez a Gween. Red woo with woo. That's funny. I remember one time I was up we were still in the house in in Rhode Island. And Dad was healthy back then, but it was so cold in my room. I was watching a video and had the heating blanket around me on high because I was so cold. Gonna find out the top window was down and the window was wide open. My brother went, "Oh, it's all open." I closed it. No wonder I'm cold. So he's jacked up the heat until I got warm. I would like to make a candle that when it burns, it does the colors of a rainbow. That would be cool. I'm cold. I'm cold. A burr. A burr. You know, burr. Ooh, I know the colors of this one. Uh, deep, deep violet. I remember my friend got divorced and she sent her kids to live with the father. She was, "I love my kids, but I'm so glad he has them." She admitted to my mom he has such a better head on the shoulders to cope with these kids. She loves them, but they did not help her. They were like very ungrateful for what she could afford. And then she says, "You're gonna have to stop grounding them every time they're disrespecting me. Otherwise, I can't have them come back." Oh, where is it? Yeah, turquoise. And so he started grounding them, taking stuff away. Because what do we do? You're always disrespecting your mother. She has an income for one, possibly two or three. Not for everybody. And you have to deal with what she can't afford. If she can afford a drawing pad and pencils 1 week for you guys to do something, then fine. Draw a portrait or something. She's the one that told me that not because I was putting my coloring away because I was getting too old for it. Someone told me. My mom says don't. I says no, I'm just too old. Now I have to sit and twiddle my thumbs all day. And she says, "Michelle, don't put that away because I don't. My kids don't like it, and when I get into a coloring, it's not the color I wanted. But you know what? That's fine." when she has to do a coloring, um, uh, I guess you could say a coloring high. She will color for hours, but she will tend to the stuff she has to do. She says, "Okay, time, time for a break from coloring. Let's clean this house." And they clean the house. She cooked for them, clean up after that, and then she went back to cooking. I mean, coloring. It's not like she left them for to fend for themselves. Oh, by the way, counting this one, I have 4 pages to do. Plus, there's 2 extra ones from another book. I have to do those too. So one's a novel, one is emotional quote. So I don't know. So something quote. Like one time I couldn't pronounce a word right, and people was laughing at me in the chat, and I think that was kind of mean. Oh, say it again, Michelle. Say it again because it's so funny. You're trying to say that word. Oh, you're laughing at me because I'm struggling. Well, that's nice. And people stopped asking. I said, "Oh, don't worry about it. If I figure out a way to help you pronounce it, I'll tell you." So they go, "I got it." So because he looked it up and he abbreviated it. I went, "Oh, okay, thank you." There was this one mother that worked for this family, and she had no choice to leave a baby home alone. She's in another country, and go to the store for them. And came back that there was lighting fireworks, and it went into where the baby's crib. And she caught on fire. She got burned. She came to America to get the burns fixed, and the mother got the wrong idea that, oh, it'll be fixed. So she um won't have a scar. Half of her face will always have a scar. She actually gave her up because she couldn't handle seeing it like that. And they told her, said, you're doing nothing wrong, but we can care for her here if you want us to. And she was worried about the people will be cruel to her as well. They even said you can come out here and see her. I believe she got a home too. Disfigured kids in those countries, they'll stone them to death. It's called honor killing. Mhm. Hey, Carol. Oh. I'm falling asleep. It's not a good day today. I know for a fact I'm gonna have to double over my socks today. I can do that once I get dressed, Just throw on just keep what I wore yesterday on and just put a bra on. Put a pair of white socks and a black over it. Or 2 pairs of black, who knows? I'm doing good, Carol, thank you. Sometimes late at night, I lay awake and watch her sleeping. I turn out the no. She's I can't. I don't like it when I forget the word warm. How about warm gray? No, but what about cool gray? Oh, I thought it said and you. I could have sworn it said that. Oh. Oh. No, cool gray number 5 is too dark. Wish there was a cool gray number 2. I'll do one gray. Oh well. Oh. Oh. Warm PTs. So I thought I said and you. Am I seeing things? I guess so. There's this girl I was friends with. One day she just was being nasty. I went, okay, two can play this game. Older sister was out. Says, will you stop being mean to Michelle? She is your friend. Not no more. She's so aggravated. Says, fine, bye, go in the house. I'm done with you. And so she was upset. I said that. I said, well, you told me that same thing. Because her parents came out yelling at me. I went, no. She said she was done with me first. So I said, fine, I'm done with you also. So there we go. I can always make more coffee. I can always heat some up in another cup, pour it into this cup, and add the stuff I need. So I just shut it off so I don't forget to shut it off. Let me put this on Instagram. It's a little. At first, it was weird. Anyway, I'll edit to crop it. Oh, I forgot that's from another coloring. I thought it got stained. Skies are blue, clouds are white. La la la. Oh, is there? From People Magazine. Dog born with 6 legs, stuns animal rescue after being found abandoned in parking lot. You know, seriously, poor dogs. Cute dog too. Um, when animals have an extra digit or extra leg or anything like that, and they don't know why, but every time they would remove the extra appendages and stuff, the circulatory system gets affected and they die soon after. So if it's not affecting the animal, they recommend you just to leave it alone. There's this cow that has 2 legs protruding from his back, and they said it never affected him, so we just let it just stay there. I'm like, you might as well. no idea what that was. There we go. So let's see how many pages. One. There's another one underneath here too. Then that one. 3, 4. Someone commented on my one of my thing, my finished post says, "Oh, it's good to see you coloring again." It says I never stopped coloring. I'm like, who said I stopped? Because I diamond paint maybe, but I still color in between. Well, one time I was coloring out back, and the kids bothered me. And he says, "Well, we want to color to our pad set because says, well, go get your own coloring books and crayons and go color. You're not going to touch mine." Well, my mom said you have to. I'm like, oh no. Get away from here. I scared him away from me. And then the mother says, "Everybody's welcome to color. I share." I'm like, that's fine, you share. Good for you. Your kids destroyed my crayons last night. That's why I don't let them touch them no more. They broke them and threw them all over the playground when I said I was going to get them Kool-Aid. I seen what they did once I went inside. I didn't get the Kool-Aid. I just got my coloring books. And I said, those broken itsy bitsy crayons are all yours now. They're broken up like that much. I didn't have that big of a, I had only 24 crayons at that point. That's all I had. Because I thought that's all you need. And my mom went out and got the biggest package. And that was 64. And then soon 96 came out. She got me those too. And she kept getting crayons. 10:53. I thought that said 11:53. I'm like, Baba Black Sheep. Yes. Can you guys guess what I'm gonna color? This book. Do I have it in the old ones? I doubt it. That's okay. We'll use this one. Even my mom said, "I'll let the boys use them." That's the first time. Yeah, right. My mom had the back turned, because she didn't think that they'll do anything wrong. I didn't think they'll do anything wrong either. So they were coloring, or they thought my mom thought they were coloring, and she started yelling. And I looked outside and was they were breaking them and throwing them, and my mom couldn't console them. She couldn't put her hands on them, like, stop, stop, because they're not her kids, and she knew that. Their father was still around then and took him by the ears and make him pick it all up. Now they saved money, those boys, to get some toys or coloring books and stuff like that, and but they just never went out to get it, and the father said, I don't think you guys deserve stuff now. You destroyed her stuff. My mom says in there, we're gonna get, she's in there getting you Kool-Aid. Her Kool-Aid, she's gonna give you kids that. And you decided to destroy her crayons, the little crayons that I could afford to get. Oh, that's right, he got me the crayons. Not my mom. He did he got the boys money and bought him the crayons, and that's why the mother kicked him out, because she's insisted. She spread all over Ribbon that he stole the money, and went, no, her kids destroyed my property, and the father brought me new stuff with their money, and that's what you should do. Yeah, so she had quite a bit of kids, and I don't even know why she was in Riverbend, because she could easily afford stuff. So I heard her talking. It was in his name, and she did not really want to spend too much in Riverbend. That's why she asked if it was in his name and stuff like that, and because Ron said, do you work? We were in there to renew our lease, and she says, no, I don't. And he didn't bother to check anything for it and stuff. Bank account. She didn't have one anyway, because everything was in her mom's name. Sweetheart, use it in Oklahoma. Every walksome man are welcomed here, as long as you act decent. What could get you kicked out of here? By being a bully, racist, and just being mean and improper talk. You can stay here. I should look. So So what I'll do is that will be a different color. That will be a different color. That's going to be a different color. I went to this one place, this one chat room. I was saying hi because I was there before, and he was telling everybody that was there to donate. I said, why do we have to donate? So I don't have money to donate. Bye, Michelle. I mean, yeah, I'll tell people not to come here. Oh, okay. Well, everybody's welcomed here. One time I was coloring, and this person says, I'm atheist. Am I welcome to when everybody, all walks of man are welcomed here? And that person actually asked, they asked a question. I went, sure. How can you believe in God when you can't see Him? I went, same way I believe in the air and oxygen. We can't see that. She goes, that's a good point. There was this little girl. Her family was atheist. But she painted these beautiful portraits of Jesus. And the mother says, obviously, there's something else. There is a God because she's painting them. Well, that's what they said. Is, well, Jesus is not God. So, because one person was trying to tell me that Jesus is God. I went, no, Jesus is Jesus. God is God. And that's that. Let me tell you, Oklahoma, let me tell you a story that my mom told me about people she knew when she was a kid. This white family was friends with everybody in the neighborhood, right? She took in this little black boy and her and her husband adopted him. And since then, even her best friend, since she was an infant, was throwing rocks at her house, set her house on fire 3 times. They called them the N-word lover. And one day, the husband walked out and said, you know what? Yeah, we love this child. It's a human being. Just picture. If we adopted a little white boy, you'll be fine with that? What we're supposed to do, let him die? Well, we adopted him. If you don't like it, just don't talk to us. That's all. Stop setting fire to my house. So what they did, they decided to stalk him and just stand there and look at him. And then the boy says, "This house is this. You are so much better than the last place I was at. Man, they hated me. They wouldn't let me eat unless it was right before bed." wouldn't put me in school. You guys are nicer to me than the last one. And they pointed to the last foster family. It was, and he pointed, and the woman just turned around. And he ran up to her and says, "You." Beat him and beat him. That's why she was in jail for 6 months. Well, just a black person. They have no feelings. Oh, yes, they do. Low life. Well, anyway, see, they had a block party on the other side of the neighborhood, and he said to his wife, my mom was sitting with him, the family, and said they were a very nice family. And he says, I think this is the good time to pack up and just leave. So they had the whole house all packed up. They had had to get everything on the truck. I believe my grandfather helped. Everybody helped in getting on that truck, and they left. They took everything that they owned. Didn't leave nothing behind. And my mom went to the house, and by the time they came back, that house is empty. And for sale sign was up. Of course, they destroyed the house, but a lot of people got fined. So, good way to get them is make them believe that they won the lottery or something. So my grandmother, my grandfather, I think, got the names. Just about everybody was there. And put the names in separate people. Gave them all business cards. Who was all out there? Who did this? Oh, we did. There was black people that living there. We had to get rid of that disease. Oh my gosh. My mom says, oh, "Get them out of here." So they were all fine. The police says, "You know what? Stop right here. That's a precinct. Get your reward." Now everybody show up. Who did this? You'll get your reward. And so, dum-dums. They actually went to thinking they were getting a reward. Yeah, the reward was 3 weeks in jail. Arson, they could have gotten longer. No, they were overnight. Sorry, they were gonna go for 3 weeks, but they didn't have no proof. But they were in jail for overnight, but they were fined of something. I don't know. Like I said, it was a long time ago. So let's. I want to do those different colors. Why don't you feel sorry for him? They saved that little black boy. They were gonna put him in one of those big group homes that the kid will probably end up dead the next day. How about do a green? That's okay. They moved to an all black neighborhood. My mom was invited. My mom and my, grandparents and I think my uncle was invited over. And that was like the nicest neighborhood they ever lived in, and they are not going to ever move from there. Oh, I can't use orange. No, I can't use orange because I have orange. red. And in that new neighborhood, the people said, that's a shame that you got chased out of your own neighborhood, that you lived there all your life. And they go, yep, literally chased out. So we decided we secretly bought this house. You guys seen us help paint the inside, make it all look nice. Before we even they bought that house actually before they were gonna like rent it out and have a second income, but they decided to oh no, they were gonna have a second income. And so made it. They didn't make it into a duplex. They were, but when this all was coming down, they decided to move into it for the time being. But they loved the area so much they stayed there. Of course, people found out where they lived, try to cause trouble. Yeah, they had a lot of bodyguards. One time when they threw the rock through the window, went through the front window, hit the woman in the back of the head, nearly killing her. She was still recovering when they moved. I don't know how people can be so mean, heartless, and motherfuckers. Well, people don't feel bad for people that's getting, that's the whole neighborhood practically, not my mom's family, was nothing but racist. You don't feel bad for them. That worries me that you're the same as them. You want to see her jump? Who's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Come on. It's okay. No one's here. Sorry. Wow, look at that solid black. There was this one woman in a white neighborhood screaming and running door to door. Nobody helped her, and she was found beaten R and dead. And they were interviewing different about it to different neighborhoods. And this guy, it was this is all a black neighborhood. She would probably get help here. And it's a shame that people of her color did not help her. We help all colors. That's a shame that they did not help her. This one person got these markers from Amazon, and it said new, never before used. It said I just had them for a while. I did test them. They all work fine. They get them. They might have given them new tips, but they were bone dry. There was no juice in them. And she was asking, well, they work over here. Says, how long did you use them? I'm like, seriously, they used. Dirty tips. She says that you put new tips on. These are all dirty, worn down. Oh, I sent the wrong ones. They were. I want my money back. Otherwise, I'm gonna go over your head and make sure you don't sell on here again. He's still went over her head. So told Amazon about it, and they got them to send her a full refund, even the shipping and handling. She took a picture of the condition of the tips. They were all, I don't even know what happened to those. Man, I'm not rough with those Man, the tips is all split. Yeah, they're split, but they still work. I'm like, oh, they're not supposed to be split. They did not work. They're rolled right out. They didn't have caps on them. You need caps on. Well, I needed the caps. I'm like, oh my god. I read that. I'm like, oh my gosh. I went, are you senile? I'm just doing yellow for inside. Because they got yellow walls. What? What's wrong? Um, come here, baby. Oh my god. What color should I do the him? There you go. Good girl. Milky white. Yeah, let's see how milky this white is. If a milky white is this color, do not drink it. Oh, I get it. That's a spider. Let me see if I have to turn this sucker back on. Nope, it's still on. Okie dokie, I'm gonna orange. Or it's vermilion. Well, that's all I'm gonna do for right now. I'm gonna go get warmer clothes on. Probably all I need really is a long sleeve shirt, and like I said before, my double socks. Because I hate shoes. So I love you guys. Love, don't judge.